We're speaking with Jim Lang, the CEO of a company called Eversana. First time at the Galien Foundation, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's awesome to be here.
What does Eversana mean?
Okay, so Eversana stands for Forever in Pursuit of a Healthier Future. Ever, and then Sana is the Latin root for health.
Wonderful. So what does your company do?
Yeah, so we are now the largest and fastest growing commercialization platform for the industry. Traditionally, commercialization has been very fragmented by a lot of different vendors.
Define commercialization, where the companies take their product that they've spent years doing research on and bring it to the market?
Yeah, so it's all the activities that start right around late phase 2, early phase 3, where it's still in the clinic, but it's looking like it's going to be promising. How do I start creating the story so payers are going to reimburse it? How do I start warming the market so doctors know that it's coming? How do I make patients aware of that? And then as I get ready, how do I really launch the product and make it successful over its arc of success? So it's one of the three major areas that the life science industry has to get right. Of course, it has to do discovery and clinical well. It has to do manufacturing well, but it also has to do commercialization really well.
I would assume that most people can't do everything. You can be a brilliant scientist, you can make the most innovative scientific and health product, but when it comes to marketing, commercialization, it's a whole different ball game.
It is very different, and it's actually gotten harder rather than easier.
Why is that?
A couple of things. First of all, the intense scrutiny by payers on, is it really bringing value? Is this new innovation really bringing value? And then the fact that you've always had to convince a mosaic of constituencies. You got to convince payers to pay for it. You got to convince doctors to prescribe it. You have to convince patients to want to be part of it. And then you can extend that to the whole, your trade partners and so on. It's a very complex activity, commercialization.
Some people think I just go on social media and I've covered the whole commercialization, right? Don't you hear that? What do I need you for? I can just go on Facebook, I go on LinkedIn.
No, in fact, it's dismal right now. 2/3 of launches fail to meet expectations, and a lot of it is a lack of coordination around all those topics I just mentioned. We think the real win is for people to sort of reimagine what is now quite siloed expertise and bring it together for the benefit of patients.
So what brings you here to the Galien Foundation?
Well, this is my first time. I'm so excited. I was invited by Bruno, and as I've got to know him and the foundation, I just love the cause. I think you guys are bringing together leaders in the industry who are influential, healthcare policymakers, payers and providers in a way that is going to bring about the mission. This industry is a very mission-driven industry, and forums like this allow us to talk about how can we make a bigger impact faster.
Terrific. Jim, thank you for joining. I'm sure we're going to see you again.
I look forward to it. Thank you so much.